Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Welcome to another episode of me documenting my journey to passing my 50k challenge with GFT. Right, so if you're coming across my channel for the first time and you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Ballo.trades, and what I basically do, I just document my journey here on YouTube for you guys to see my journey to becoming essentially a successful forex trader, a consistently profitable trader. You know what I'm saying? So yeah man, welcome to another video, welcome to another episode. So today's a Monday morning. I'm about to head out for a quick 25-minute workout just before I head into the chat. You know what I'm saying? So basically, just for a quick summary of what happened last week, since I got the challenge mid last week, can't even remember. So there hasn't been any trades so far. My trading journal is clean, there's nothing there, there's no trade history, the account is still fresh. You know what I'm saying? We're still on phase 1 and we're trying to, you know, pass the challenge. Right, I'm not gonna have this mentality of trying to pass the challenge quickly for you guys to see, because I'm just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna take this as consecutively as I can, because I think that's the best way to go about it. Right, not forcing any trades, not being impatient, because that hasn't worked out at all for me, being impatient and just to take trades just to please the masses. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm not going to repeat again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah man, that was basically a quick summary of last week. There were no trades. Going towards the end of last week, there were potential trades that I saw could be playing out this week. I haven't stepped on the charts today, but the trades that I'm looking at, the trades that I'm potentially looking at are all on the 4 hours. So there's no need for me to rush, because there's only like literally 5 candles that happens in a day on the 4 hours. So I'm not really in a rush. And yeah man, if you want to join the journey, if you want to join the grind, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to get notified each and every time I drop another video. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to do so. I leave the link in the description, and I'll pop the screenshot right here. And yeah man, if you're also looking to purchase a cheap prop firm, I highly suggest GFT. They currently have a special that goes up towards 50% off, 50% off, which is a bargain, I'm not gonna lie. You could also use my 15% off discount code, but that's gonna be highly useless since they're running a 40-50% discount on each and every account of your choosing. So yeah man, I'll also leave the link in the description. And yeah man, I'm just gonna head out, come back, analyze, and see what we have for today and potentially this week. So yeah man, let's get it. I'm here on my charts, and let's get to today's agenda. But before that, I just want to show you guys the GFT dashboard. This is what you'll be seeing once you enter the website. They have accounts starting from 5k to 200k being the max allocation, but depending on if you want the 1-step challenge, 2-step challenge, or 3-step challenge, or an instant challenge, right? The instant challenge starts from 5k all the way to 400k, right? For example, this 5k one, a standard 2-step evaluation, costs around $17 for now. I don't know how this is going to last for, but yeah man, there's multiple payment options you could pick from. Now I just want to show you guys my personal dashboard, which is what you'll be seeing once you get yourselves an account. So this is what you'll be seeing once you have an account with GFT. This will be your official dashboard, right? Over here it will show you the number of accounts that you have. I currently have only 1 active account. The 2 previous ones have failed. Right now we have only this 50k challenge account that will be trading. As you can see, there were no trades so far, and we're still on phase 1. But yeah man, without any further waste of time, let's just get into the analysis for today. Okay, so for today we're looking at 6 pairs that are shaping up for today or for the rest of the week, right? We have this one, GBP USD, which you're obviously looking for a buy position. Once price enters our 0.71 entry level, the imbalance is present, everything lines up, we are in a trend continuation trade, which is something that I want to see. The next one will be a GBP chef 1. As you can see, we had a clear break to the upside. The impulse move isn't the best it could be, but then this is solid enough for me to enter from. We have an imbalance which lines up with my entry level, as you can see right there. The next one is USD CAD. So this one, I'm just waiting for it to just bottom out right here and create a solidified low, so that I could start throwing my Fibonacci tool from the high to the low, because right here it could just continue going downwards. So I'm just waiting for a solidified low so that I could mark my parameters. The next one is Euro USD. So this one, initially I was a bit concerned entering this one, right? But then I'm seeing the corrective downward move, which is what we want to see after an impulse move like this. There is an imbalance right here, but as you can see, it looks like it got filled. But according to my trading plan and the way that I've been backtesting, the only reason this trade could be invalid is if it takes out this high, right, this area right there. If anything it happens in between, the trade is still valid, unless maybe it keeps on going for I don't know how long, then the trade obviously becomes invalid. But as for now, price could just head back down, react from discounted prices, then go to the upside. So that is what I'm hoping for. Then the next one is a newly established pair, which is Euro CAD, right? I'm just waiting for this one to bottom out right here, which looks like it's what's happening right now. Then I could start putting in my parameters. You can see this is a very massive impulse move to the downside. I was thinking about taking this high, but it wouldn't make any sense because I'm just considering this long range as one impulse move, right? Then the last one we're looking at is Euro GBP. So Euro GBP looks like it has bottomed out, so which is something we want to see. There's two imbalances that I'm focusing on right now, which is this one right here, and okay, this one really isn't aligned with my Fibonacci tool, so I'm just going to focus on this one. So these are the pairs that I'm looking at for now. Hopefully one of these pairs or two plays out this week. I'll be risking 2% per trade going forward. And right now what I'm going to do is just input my forecasts in this section right here, which is my forecast for morning, midday and evening. But I just think I'm going to remove the midday one because midday doesn't really make sense for me, right? So today is a Monday, the 8th of December, and it's currently the morning. So yeah, man, we're just going to input these, and yeah. So I've been getting a lot of DMs asking me about my trading journal and my trading template. So I have two trading journals which are the same, but I use it differently. I use one for swing trading and I use one for day trading, right? So just to briefly explain how this works, this is my trading journal for swing trading, right? Every trade that you see here is swing trading, right? I have my symbol section, I have the date that I entered the trade, then I have the direction of the trade being a short or a long position, then I have the account size. It differs from account to account. As you can see right now, I have a 50k account, so I'm going to add a 50k account, and I had a 25k account before, then I had a 5k account before that. Another one is this one. This is the P&L. So I'm just gonna, once the trade comes to completion, I'm gonna input the profit or loss that it has resulted to, put it in this section, then the return is in percentage, right? So as you can see, this 5k one, we made a 2.45% profit while I was risking 1%. Then this one is obviously a profit and loss section. So this one is really exciting because as you can see here, it's all green, then there's some red. So what basically happens is that once it's profit, it's going to be green, then once it's a loss, it's going to be automatically red, right? So I just have to pick whatever I want. Then this here, of course, is the screenshot section for the trade, right? So that is basically that, right? And also the equity curve, this one tracks my performance over a long period of time. As you can see here, we started off being at 5%, then went up to close to 8%, then we went down after a losing streak, as you can see, then went up again. And right now we just had to stop trading in the middle of November. So I took my last trade the 18th of November, right? So today is the 8th of November, so it's been a couple of days ago. So if you guys want this journal, the link is in the description. That he went through.
cornfields on the Sabbath day, and his disciples began as they went to pluck the ears of corn. And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold, why do they on the Sabbath day that which is not lawful? And he said unto them, Have you never read what David did when he had need and was hungry? He and they that were with him, how he went into the house of God in the days of Abiathar the high priest, and did eat the shewbread, which is not lawful to eat but for the priests, and gave also to them which were with him. And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold, why do they on the Sabbath day that which is not lawful? Why do they on the Sabbath day pluck the ears of corn? And he said unto them, Have you never...
You know, I got a comment the other day on one of my videos of a guy saying that I should stop trading completely in December. I think he was saying because of investors or whoever is on holiday or are taking a leave, something along those lines, right? And I could promise you that is something some guru said. That is something he heard or she heard from some guru that said, don't trade in December, wara wara wara. Not because they have tested that concept out to actually come to such conclusions, right? What I've realized in my experience trading in December, that is partially false and partially true at the same time. But one thing I could tell you guys, that just because it's the 1st of December, it does not mean your strategy completely stops working, right? One thing I can tell you about December, the market really doesn't go anywhere. It just keeps on consolidating, right? And it's not like there aren't any opportunities in the market. It's just that the market moves unusually, right? It moves slower than usual, right? It doesn't mean your strategy just stops working, because people have this misconception of, oh, it's December, you need to stop trading because your strategy doesn't work in December. I don't think that's true, to be honest, in my opinion, right? Because I've backtested in December and really there's no difference, because even during the middle of the month, not the middle of the month, like the middle of the year, there's some months where it's slow. I'm sure you can all agree to that. There's some months where it's really slow, which is the same in December, right? It's just slow. It's not that our strategies stop working. It's not that break of structures all of a sudden don't work. It's not that, guys. I'm just gonna advise you guys that don't hear things on social media and start running with it. Do your own research. Find out if that concept or that belief is true or not, right? Don't just take things from social media and run with it, because that's really gonna affect your trading in the long run. Because one thing that I've realized, guys, this trading journey is individual. It's an individual journey. It's an individual grind. You know what I'm saying? What works for you might not work for the next person, right? So be sure, guys, if you hear any massive belief or whatever, do me a favor and just do your own research and don't just take things and run with it.
1 hour later.
Yo, update. So we just entered a position we have a pending order that we have set on EURUSD, which is a buy limit position, right? GBP is also looking similar, but then GBP/USD is still far from our entry, so I'm still gonna look at that in the future. But for now, we are only looking at EURUSD as our only pending position that we have our eyes on right now. So hopefully we get tapped in by the end of this day or early tomorrow, but if we don't, then we'll continue waiting. Okay guys, so this is going to be the last update for today, because as you can see, we're coming towards the end of the day. As you can see, the time over there is just above 7:30 in the evening. So this is what's happening, right? We just got tapped in on this Euro USD setup, which is one of the setups we forecasted in the morning, as you can see right here. Let me just show you guys real quick. Euro USD was just above there. It was playing around these areas, but right now we just got tapped in over here, as you guys could see. Let me just show you guys the entry. If this decides to go further up, this will be a very precise entry. As you can see, we just got tapped in, and this is our first trade of this account, right? Don't mind that. I think this is the somewhat fee, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, this account just got started, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm not really looking at anything else. This is the first trade of this challenge account, as you can see right there. Some of the pairs I was looking at in the morning aren't ready as of yet. Still waiting for a couple of pairs. So this one, GBP Chef, has become invalid because I thought we were tracing over here, but right now we seem to be creating another range. So I'm just going to remove this one. Then USD CAD, looks like we have bottomed out. If this candle closes the way it is right now, it will look something like this. So on USD CAD, this is what I've been waiting for. I was just been waiting for price to bottom out, essentially, right? This looks like something we're doing right now. Then Euro CAD, also waiting for price to bottom out. Then this is how my setup will look like, you know what I'm saying? Then the Euro GBP seems like we're kind of retracing over here, but this setup is still valid, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that is all for now. For today, Monday, this is the only setup that we are in so far. I like the corrective retracement to the upside, but yeah, man, I'll come back to you guys tomorrow and give you guys an update.
People say I drive too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. People say I drive too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast.
Yo guys, so this is the last update for this video. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. As you can see over there, top left corner, 9 minutes past 8, and I just stepped on the charts and did my market analysis, and I'm about to show you guys what I'm looking at for today. Okay, sure, let me just show you guys what we're looking at for today. Morning forecast today, morning. So this is what we're looking at for today, the 9th of December, which is today's date. So I'm looking at USD CAD, right? So price just bottomed out, as you can see right there. Price just bottomed out, so I'm just simply waiting for a retracement above like 50% of the fib tool to draw my parameters and my just to set my sell limit, right? And also I'm looking at Euro CAD, right, which looks nice. We have a clear impulse move to the downside. Price looks or seems to have bottomed out also, but I'm just waiting for a more convincing retracement to draw my parameters and set my sell limit. But other than this two, I'm not looking at anything else. But yeah, man, you still have a running trade on Euro USD. Let me just show you guys how it's going so far. Euro USD, so this is what we have on Euro USD. As you can see, we got tapped in yesterday right there with a sniper entry. I'm not sure if you can see that. This was a buy limit, right? Let me just show you how we're going. We're currently so far like 2% up on this so far. But yeah, man, this is what's happening right now, and I'll update you guys in the next coming videos. Be sure to watch out for those. And yeah, man, hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, and if you still want to continue watching the process, be sure to subscribe and share this channel if you want. And yeah, man, catch you guys in the next clip. Peace.